Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Well, I guess welcome to UFC Pick'em. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. Donald Cerrone, Benson Henderson. I said Cerrone would win by decision. Do you know why? Here we go. I know Cowboy from 2 weeks ago. Didn't know him before. Knew him from 2 weeks ago when I started watching UFC. Benson Henderson, I'd heard his name before on like Sports Center or something, or I'd seen something. He'd fought somewhere. So I knew he was the champion before. This guy's not going to go down easily. He is not going to go down easily, and I think I looked at their stats and their records and how they finished matches, or really fights. And Donald Cerrone, I watched his fighting style. I loved his enthusiasm. He had the crowd behind him, and I thought, you know what, this is like unmovable force. Immovable force. Shit. What is that? It's unstoppable object, immovable force. So that's what this fight was. And to be totally honest, here's how I scored this. I scored this 29-28 in favor of Donald Cerrone. This was a really talked about fight because it was so even. It was so even. His strikes weren't connecting. Cowboy's strikes weren't connecting. Henderson's strikes didn't really happen. He just defended. He just kept kicking him in the left leg right there. He just kept kicking him. And it didn't really do much damage. He didn't get too many significant strikes, but he was doing it defensively, stopping him from going nuts. And then, out of the blue, round one definitely went to Benson Henderson. That's why he has 28 points. Second round goes to Donald Cerrone because, again, they were just so matched up. The only reason you go to Benson Henderson is because he defended so well. He made Cowboy look silly. Second round, again, same strategy. Henderson making Cowboy look silly until Donald takes the back, takes him down with a beautiful takedown, and he got credited for that takedown, and he won that round. To me, it was a 19-19 tie at the end of the second round. Third round comes up, and to be honest, I would call it a dead split, 9-9, 10-10, whatever. I can't tell you who won that third round, but they gave it to Donald Cerrone, 29-28, and I'd have to incline to agree. To be totally honest, I don't know why Dana White didn't just hop his ass into the octagon, take the mic and say, F this, we're going a fourth round, go. I don't think he would have disagreed. So it would have been awesome. It would have been amazing, and I think Dana White can do that. But although I do think there's like Vegas odds and things like that, like round three, that type of stuff that needs to be happening. I mean, it's not like wrestling, you know? But it is something that was really cool to watch. It was really awesome watching Cowboy win 2 weeks, separated from his other win 2 weeks ago. It was really awesome. No doubts on that this guy's going to actually win some more fights, though, because apparently he's been developing his fighting style and altering it a bit. So no doubt he's coming back up, but I'd love to see Cowboy be the next champ. That would be really, really cool. Speaking of champions, let's talk about Conor McGregor. Oh man, this guy is amazing. Let's talk about Dennis Siver first, though. Let's talk about this guy because he looks like a mini Brock Lesnar without the tattoo, right? This guy doesn't even look like he belongs in the featherweights. You see pictures of this guy, and if you didn't see anybody standing next to him, you'd think that he is a big dude. No, he's a featherweight, 145 featherweight. That is ridiculous. That's crazy. And the more I watched Dennis Siver, the more preview videos I watched, the more I felt a little doubtful that Conor McGregor was going to be able to do this. I was shaking nervous at the beginning of this fight because one of my friends had Dennis Siver, and I was like, I don't think he's gonna win, but now I have my doubts, man. Conor McGregor is super cocky. Dennis Siver is stone cold. This guy is not being thrown through a loop by Conor McGregor's antics, and I've not seen that happen. And then over here on this side, Conor McGregor, I just see him and how he acts, how he is. I see so much of myself in Conor McGregor, except he actually can get shit done. That's how I feel. That's like, okay, if you could picture Derek D. GingerKing, me, in a fighting form, and if I was a crazy individual, a crazy human being, that's what I would aspire to be, Conor McGregor. This dude is amazing. I watched all his preview videos. He actually hyped me up. I would buy one of his t-shirts. I would buy a t-shirt for Conor McGregor. That is awesome. And of course, I gave it to Conor McGregor. KO, TKO. I thought it would go to round 3 because I thought he was a little bit of a tank, right? Just built. This guy's a defensive juggernaut. And that's kind of what they talked him up to be during the fight. So I was like, hey, I might actually get really good points here. And when it went out of the first round, I was like, ooh, I'm lucky that it got out of the first round. I wanted it to end in the third. Conor McGregor wanted to end it in the first, and then it ended in the second. So I didn't get maximum points there. But awesome. I mean, I got 8 out of 11 picks, 2 bonuses, 3 perfect. Ha! There we go. That's amazing. That's not half bad, right? That's not half bad for a first UFC card, right? And all these people that you don't even know who the hell they are yet, just guessing. That's why I got most of them wrong. Park, I got that one totally wrong. But not half bad. But let's talk about Conor McGregor. And because I want to talk a little bit more about him, because this guy is going to be the face of the UFC this year. He is going to go into Dublin, and I do believe he's going to take Jose Aldo's title. I do believe that, because this guy's got the confidence. The only thing that they were worried about was his ground game. And his ground game, sublime against Dennis Siver. I don't know. I'm a fan of Conor McGregor, and I'm definitely being biased, but Conor McGregor is the champion as far as I'm concerned. Jose Aldo's got, a ticking clock in his mind. Tick, 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 tick. His time as champion is up because Conor McGregor is coming in Ireland. They're going to do this in Ireland for the championship. It's going to be the pay-per-view of the year, and I don't even know. I mean, we haven't even seen WrestleMania yet. We haven't even seen, NXT yet. This stuff is going to be awesome. For any of you people who watch UFC and who are watching this video, I'm huge into WWE, UFC, NBA, NFL, just any really type of sports. And this is the one I'm looking forward to already, including the one from CM Punk. CM Punk brought me into this sport. So if you guys are from UFC saying CM Punk's a bitch, saying CM Punk's a punk, quite literally, sure, go ahead, say that. But bear in mind, I'm here because of Punk, and now I'm a fan of Conor McGregor because of Punk. It's awesome. I love the UFC. I'm so happy to be involved in it. And now we're going to take you to the next event. So the next event is going to be UFC on Fox. Gustafsson versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, it's just going to do this. Okay, let's go here. Siri versus Beal. And then I think we'll be able to just go up to the top here. Holy cow, what is this? Who is this guy? This guy looks like, no offense, but this guy just kind of looks like one of those 38-year-old, I don't even know how old he is, but 38-year-old college buddies that you used to have who says, yeah, I could fight in the UFC. And then he goes and he fights this guy and he gets his ass kicked. I remember his name for some reason. I have a friend with the last name Beal, so maybe that's why I remember his name. I'm actually, well, look at this. Look at the percentages. By decision, half the people think that he's going to win by decision. And that's only half of the people who thinks he's going to win. I'm going to go with the bandwagoners here. This guy kind of looks like he's doing this on a dare. And that's just based on looks because I've not seen him fight. And this is how it's going to be for, I think, the first year of what I'm going to do with UFC. I don't know this guy. And I really don't have any right to judge him. But if I'm looking at two fighters, I'm going this guy. He looks younger by at least 10 years. He looks stronger. He looks faster. This guy kind of looks not out of shape, but a little, look at the difference. Bam! Yeah, all right. So I'm going to go Chris Beal. So I agree. I think he's going to last to the second round, and it's going to end KO TKO. So I'm going to keep my pick there. I'm going to save that, and we'll move right along. Oh, whoops, not done and done. We want to go this way then. So let's see. Is this Pesta versus Erochin? Victor Pesta. Oh, I think I need more information. He's got reach. He's got height. He's got age. This dude's Russian. I'm going to go decision Victor Pesta That's what I'm going to go for. I think this guy's going to do it. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's Russian, so I don't know. Look at that. That's what I'm picking there. Oh, didn't save it. Oops. So again, why don't you guys go ahead and hop on GingerKing's Newbs and, join my league. Why not? Why the hell not? If you are new to the sport of UFC and you found this, or if you're one of my normal subscribers and you happen to be watching this video, please join my league. Get into this sport. Most of it's free. If you miss a pay-per-view, they pretty much replay the whole highlights. You'll find it somewhere because UFC is just that crazy good. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Go to any bar type atmosphere and you will watch this for free. The pay-per-views. Everything else is on FS1 and Fox. So there's really no excuse not to get into the sport because there's plenty of outlets to watch it. All right, featherweight division. So here we go. This is McGregor's division. I'm just going to retitle that Conor McGregor. McGregor's weight is what that should be said as. So they're going to say that Mizrad Bektik is going to beat Paul Redmond. He must be a new guy to the sport because he's also blacked out. Well, this guy's young. He looks like he's on the, they don't even know his reach. So I'm going to go this guy. And then we'll save that. So let me see. Let's just kind of boost through these. Marbek Taisumov. Kind of looks like a skinny Rusev a little bit. Mixed with CM Punk a little. I'll go a second round submission for Taisumov. Alright, we'll do that. Perfect. He's 22 and he's already 17-4. He's got a 6-inch reach. He's taller. That is interesting. I wonder if this guy takes it to the ground, though. Cuts his height out of the equation. I mean, you can't doubt the 12-1 record's kind of amazing, but he is really old. This guy's very young. He's learning every day. How about this guy? I'm kind of stuck, so I'm going to go Nikita wins by decision. I think he's not going to get a submission in, and he is going to defend pretty well. And he's going to add another loss on to that. And, mostly due to age, 33. He doesn't have height. He doesn't have reach. And this guy's young. He's super young and learning. And that's what I think. Decision for Nikita. Let's save that and move on. I think he's just going to go the rounds. McQuan going the rounds with Andy Ogle. And probably going to win. So I'm going with the underdog there. I always try to pick a couple underdogs. Sultan Aliyev. Now this is a guy I could believe is from Iraq. Let's see. Russia. Not even close. I'm going to go KO Benson first round. I think both of these guys are going to go slugging. They're welterweights, so they're pretty big. So many people pick him by decision. I'm going to go him by KO first round. I think it's going to be a quick fight. Oh, still going to go Nico. I'm going to go Nico. What's the percentage at? 43. So I'm going to go with the underdog here. And I'm going to go by decision. I think that they will go the rounds here. By decision, 30-30. I think that's the fair hit. I don't think they'll go too crazy. He's super young. That's why I think he'll be, a little better. All right, so here we go. We're on the main card now. Akira Corsani. And Sam Sicilia. I don't know. I just don't really think that anything's going to be crazy. I guess I'll go Akira Corsani. I think it'll be a submission in the second round. Let's do that. A couple submissions here and there. We'll throw that in there. By decision. I think it goes KO. Round 3 KO Ryan Bader. That's what I think. I'm going there. All right, so we got Dan Henderson. I know that guy. And Gerard Mousasi. I gotta know. Iran. Good. I'm so happy that I wasn't gonna say, because I almost said Mexican, and I was like, Mousasi. Doesn't really sound like south of the border. So 44 years old and he's still fighting. Is he ranked, Dan Henderson? Yeah, look at that. They're choosing this guy over Dan Henderson. I think I am too. I'll go decision because it's Dan freaking Henderson. Oh, I don't remember their things. So let's see. Many people are going by him. 35% of the people think it's going to be a KO. I don't know. Wasn't he like a KO guy? I think they're going to go nuts at each other. I'm saying KO TKO. I'll go round 3. Okay. I'm going to go Anthony Rumble Johnson. I still believe that this guy has what it takes to fight John Jones. Was he one of the first ones who fought John Jones? If anyone knows that, let me know. Probably was. That's probably why I remember his name. So that's it. Those are my picks. This is going to be one that I really want to kind of look through, and I want to look at the information that I can get on it. Silva or Diaz? What's their records like? 33-6. So next week we'll have this video come up, but I just kind of want to give a little preview. I think I'm going Nick Diaz. If you've suffered the end of this video, I'm very young in this sport. My channel is changing. I'm trying to get stuff up that is different, and this is something that's different. I don't see people do this, although I haven't looked. So UFC, Pick'em, GingerKing Newbs, that's my league. Come join it. Anyone and everyone is welcome. No judgment here, because I am exactly that. I am a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. If you're here, you could be at the top, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm guessing at this point, this whole next year is going to be about learning the sport, learning the people in the sport, and trying to live the sport. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Derek D. GingerKing, ever evolving.